welcome to week 6 of the Great Sustainable Seafood Tour with Saint Supreme. Unfortunately, this is our last recipe for this series. This has been a total blast for me to be able to cook these recipes for you guys. Today's recipe is a poached shrimp with their dollar hide Sauvignon Blanc paired with a miso aioli. So let me show you what I did. So for this recipe, you're going to need 4 cups of water. Then you're going to add a cup of the dollar hide Sauvignon Blanc to the water. Bring it up to a boil. It's starting to boil here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some salts to the water. I use about, let's say, a little bit of a palmful. I mean, that's a very small palmful to my water. You want to make sure it's nice and salty like the sea. And then once your water is boiling, we're actually going to turn the heat off so we can poach the shrimp in a very low heat and very gentle. I'm using a pound of Louisiana shrimp. This is a fresh local product that I'm using. Very sustainable. Again, make sure you find something that is sustainable in your area and preferably something local. We left the shells on, we removed the heads but left the shells on. I did go ahead and devein them. You can do this very easily with a small paring knife. Gently cut down the back of the shrimp and remove the little black vein or digestive tract from that. It's better eats if you devein them, but make sure to leave the shell on. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this to our poaching liquid. This is going to be a very gentle way to cook these, but they'll impart some great flavor because of the wine and obviously the salt. Put everybody in the pool. While these are poaching, I'm going to go ahead and make the dipping sauce. What you're going to need for that is you're going to need a cup of mayonnaise. To that, we are going to add a tablespoon of white miso. White miso is an aged soy product. I actually found this at my local Winn-Dixie in the specialty refrigerated section. You can easily find this at Whole Foods or any sort of specialty retailer, but definitely check your local spots. I was very pleasantly surprised to see that Winn-Dixie actually carried this product. So we're going to add this tablespoon into the mayonnaise. We're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of soy sauce. I'm using liquid aminos. A full teaspoon of garlic or 2 cloves of garlic. The juice of a whole lime goes in. And then the zest of that whole lime goes in. Now we're going to mix it up. I'm not going to add any salt to this dish quite yet. Again, miso is very salty, and we also added the aminos or the soy to this. Might take a couple of turns to mix it all in. The miso gets a little chunky, but I just keep stirring. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Now we're going to check on our shrimp. They're starting to get nice and pink. I'm going to let them go just a few more minutes. Want to make sure they're cooked thoroughly. Let those cook for a few more minutes and then I'll show you how to plate them. So we let our shrimp finish poaching in the liquid. I put them in the fridge for a few minutes to chill. Then I peeled them but left the tails on. I was feeling a little old school vibe, so I went ahead and put it in a beautiful cocktail glass put some shredded cabbage and carrots in the bottom, our beautiful sauce, and kind of did an old school kind of shrimp cocktail look to my dish. I'm very excited to try this with the beautiful Dollarhide Sauvignon Blanc. Again, I hope you really enjoyed this series. I had a blast cooking with y'all. Stay tuned. We have a grilling series coming up for you. So definitely make sure to go to brewedandboostfood.com to check out our blog and keep up to date with what we're doing. Also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube to make sure you never miss what's going on with the Brewed and Boozed ladies. Also, thank you so much to Saint Supreme for a wonderful series about sustainable seafood, and thanks to Chef Todd for the amazing recipes. I hope we get to cook with you soon. Have a good one.